We're live again. Let me get these tools off my table here. So how you guys doing? It is Wednesday, 7:30, November 12th. Let me turn my iPad on here. I said it right. I'm trying to remember here. I'm the worst at that. I am the worst at this iPod. I always call it an iPod. It says I'm offline. I hope not. Okay. Okay. I don't know what that was about, but so have one on. Lisa, how you doing? Stephanie, how you doing? We did a Chorus of Angels fold or roll 3 nights ago. I always try to do 3 nights so I can at least let it batch for 48 hours and then come live on do a live on the third night. So let me see what's stuff. Oh, okay. Hello, Shannara. Debbie, hello, how are you? Got some emails and stuff coming through the iPad. Kelly has it hooked up. So we did a course of angels roll the other night, and we did die over ice, just to kind of kind of an experiment. Kind of, I kind of know what should happen. When I was doing the die over the ice and flipping it and then doing the same thing again, I was doing it on some thicker shirts, and they're heavyweight shirts. They're a lot like hammer, Gildan hammers. So they're a heavy shirt. They're, I don't know, I'd say over 7 ounces, but I have some. But anyway, this is the reveal for the Force of Angels roll, and I'll throw it up here. And this was what we did the other night. Okay. So if you remember, we centered the shirt. So be careful. You can't always go by your tag because you can see, I'm in the center of the shirt and the tag's slightly off just a little bit. But we did sleeve inside a sleeve. So the shirt was basically sitting like that. We drew a line up. Actually, I thought we drew it kind of up here, but maybe when I did my fold, my bend over, it just came off the off center just a little bit. But anyway, we rolled down here, and I put a little I put one of these down on it right here, taped it down so I could go ahead and work this, and we rolled it up. You could always just stick it in there too. You know, probably would have been just as easy. Roll that up like that. We took that off, and then we started rolling that like that. And that's exactly how we did this shirt, just like that. Got it to about right there, and then we bent it right there in the thickest part. We serpentined our die, so I can see how I got my yes. I'm glad Steph the other night told me refold it, and I didn't really realize what she meant. She meant just like this, like just real fast, just refold it real fast, and you can kind of see what you did. And I completely see what I did. I don't care for the moose right here, or actually, I used Mindbender A and Appius Luna. So next time, I don't think I'm going to serpentine it like that, at least with this thin of a shirt, you know? If anything, I'll put my mind bender up the top and then my Actius Luna at the bottom. Then it would be a little more the way my mind sees it, you know what I'm saying? I don't hate it, but that explains this part, maybe, you know? Still, it is pretty cool. I mean, I do like it. They are easy to make stuff. They really are. Um, and you can get some cool results. These, they're all different. And then see how the back's different than the front. It's not as defined as the back, I feel. So yeah, pretty easy to make. It's got good flow. I mean, look at the flow on the ice. Perfect. It's beautiful. I mean, I couldn't ask for better saturation, but why would I not? Because I flipped it over and did it twice. Love the, I love the, look at that right there. This very top Actius Luna. The very top would be Actius Luna. So, and I just, by serpentining my dye, I learned, you know, um, this is this is a different look than what I have gotten doing the exact same method. Let me show you. Do I have one? I know I have a moose. I kept a moose and loading shirt. Let me see if I can find it here real quick. And it's one of the heavy shirts. I just got all my tie-dye and all my shirts. I had so many shirts, it wasn't even funny. Don't see, there it is right there. It's at the bottom. Okay. So I did this shirt exactly the same dyeing method as this shirt. I'll just throw it on top. And it's one of the uh, they're called Pro Club. And I went to a Amazon return like bin store and they had a bunch of these and I got 30 of them for $3 or 30 of them for $30. So I got them $1 a piece. So I did this one exactly the same way as I did the one on the bottom. Same thing, serpentined it up. But this is a heavy shirt. And even doing it twice, you can see, So you get different results. You know how I studied this. But it seemed like even the way I serpentined the exact same way, it still had it was a little different. It's all mixed in. But it's nice and bright. I love it. It is really, really nice saturation. I couldn't ask for better saturation. Um, no, it wasn't Moose. This was Actius Luna. So Actius Luna is, the greens they are a little different, a little darker, more emerald green. But I like how the green and this turquoise really come together right there. So um, embrace the white it glows. Yeah, Yeah. So that's the Chorus of Angels fold with dye over ice. Now, I feel I lost a lot of this because I did go so heavy with my dye on both sides, you know. So pretty cool. I like it. I have to do another. Um, I did a pleated prism for a lady, and well, not just a lady, but a friend. And I was trying to do tangerine, just doing tangerine and black cherry. Now the fold on this, I couldn't have asked for a better fold. Um, so I'm thinking I put way too much black cherry on it. Some of the tangerine got swallowed up by it. Now I'm not saying anything like I don't like it or anything, or and same with her. But there was an awful lot of black cherry that came through on this. So I'm thinking about I'm thinking about going live and doing another one of these. I'm gonna put that little burr right there. Stephanie showed this in one of her videos when we were pretty young to tie dyeing, Kelly and I, and they work great for those, those like little things on uh, sweatshirts and stuff, and even like little pieces on my shirt. I can take that off. I love it. That's a good idea. So I'm thinking about doing this shirt. I'm thinking about doing this shirt, turning this off and going live and doing this shirt. The pilling, yes, the pilling. But this was a great fold. I was so proud of my fold. I was. I remember when I got it done. I was like, wow. I mean, it was perfect. It was only like that thick. So I had, it was great saturation. That's a pretty short. Thank you so much. I really like the flow you got from the rolling the bottom. I think Actius runs and Mindbender work really well. I'm not sure about the moose, but this is a stunning shirt. Yeah, the moose has a little more yellow to it. That Actius Luna has a lot of green. So you know, we use our dye. We learned. Not that I wouldn't use it again, of course. I mean, they do look good together. Moose has a little more yellow. To me, moose there's a little more yellows and browns, and not as much greens. But so I think I might. Yeah, I love that. Uh, we were looking more for these bright yellows and these oranges. But I remember when I did this shirt, my bands of or my strips of black cherry were as wide as the thing. And I know better than that. I know better than that, but I still love it. I mean, it's a nice, great looking shirt. It's a XL. If it was a large, I'd keep it for myself. But so I just had the makings of a little heart right here. It was starting to. Actually, it still kind of does go down to a point right here. So I think I might turn this off and start a new video. So if you guys want to come back through, we'll do this. I don't have an example of this shirt. I don't believe, but well, I know not with black cherry. So maybe I'll try to redeem myself and get a little brighter. I don't know. We'll see. Um, so thanks for tuning in. I'm not worried about this shirt right now. We'll throw this other one back up because that's what the reveal is. So this was the Chorus of Angels roll that we did the other night, Die Over Ice. Or Die Over Ice, yeah. So, good. I don't know. It does have good flow, has great flow to it. So did you say this is a custom and you don't like it? That the black cherry, it's not that she doesn't like it, but it wasn't as bright as the one I did before. So uh the first one that I did with tangerine and black cherry, it was real bright with you know how tangerine splits yellow, orange, and red. It really came out in that shirt. And I used quite a bit of I was more predominant with my tangerine and not as much as my black cherry because I know my black cherry is going to, you know, not maybe completely swallow it up, but it's going to darken it. And I put way too much on it. So I need to make another one. I told her I would, and she could, you know, but so I'm kind of conflicted. I kind of like to go live again, but we'll see. Man, I do love how this green comes down through this plum and these purples and blues. That's pretty cool. I really do like that. If it was a large, I'd keep it myself. There's some more of that pearl in this way. Actually, that came off. So, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and close this out, and I might kick right back on and do something else. All right. So I appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in. And I appreciate you. And we'll, I might just kick right back on here. All right. So, you know the thing, you know my thing. If you go out, like, what is it, Wednesday? If you go out, Uber, don't drive. All right. Peace out.